Meet Mona Salam.
It was a schemer.
How do you guys now have $15 million worth of property? That's a good question, isn't it?
Can you turn off the camera?
Why though?
You're on private property. I need you to.
I just want to ask you a question about this.
You are on private property.
You're gonna break my glasses.
Yeah, like everyone else.
Oh, that got me fired up. All right, I'm pumped to expose what we've uncovered. Well, Mona's the owner of Hope and Care, which is a company in charge of looking after disabled people. And she gets her funds through our taxpayer dollars. And all of this happens through a program called the NDIS. And what freaking blows my mind is that this is not a normal job where you're supposed to be stacking cash. But this lovely lady right here is buying lavish homes, expensive cars, and living their rockstar lifestyle. Now that sounds all well and good for normal business owners, but not for a government-funded program.
In theory, this is not a highly profitable industry unless you're dodgy. So if you're able to do that, you're dodgy.
In our first video exposing fraud, we investigated one business where things got kinda crazy. Hey. Some of you were also asking why there was a blurred person that was never revealed. That's because I received multiple cease and desist letters from this person trying to sue me to the ground. And if I'm being genuine and honest with you guys, I was actually terrified of this person.
Doing it the way you are doing it is wrong and it's dangerous to you.
That's why I didn't reveal it in the video. But now, I don't care. And you guys know exactly who that is now. Big Mona. She is easily the most powerful yet.
When I tell you this lady is so powerful, like, it makes me sick. She can cover her tracks so well, like, I can't even tell you.
This is a viral tweet on X of a $250,000 GTR constantly parked outside of her building. Everyone keeps posting this infamous GTR that's been going viral across every single social media platform. How are they affording this GTR? And why is it being parked in front of an NDIS provider every single day? Like, this is disability care. How can they afford this? So let's go ask some questions.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm here to we're actually here because my grandma Joanne, she wants to get some care for a day, for an actual, with a worker. Is that possible to do?
A support worker?
Yeah, support worker, yeah.
Where'd you get that photo from?
So this is actually a viral trending picture on X.
Yeah.
And it shows like a $250,000 GTR.
Okay.
And we're just wondering how it's possible that you have such an expensive car in an NDIS provider. It's a GTR.
So you're really not here to get care services?
I was here to get care services, but now you've asked about this, so I was just wondering how you got.
But you have ulterior motives into coming here.
Joanne was actually interested in this GTR, so we just wanted to know how much you're selling it for.
I have no idea about the GTR actually.
You have not seen this before?
Yeah, I've seen the GTR, but I have not seen, like, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you don't know anything about it?
No, I was on mat leave.
Okay. Are you the owner of this place? Is the owner here right now?
No, she's not. See you later.
So you've got... No, keep...
Can you turn off the camera?
Why though?
You're on private property. I need you to.
I just want to ask you a question about this.
You are on private property and you are not supposed to.
This is not information about your grandma.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Now, we filmed this months and months ago, and this is what Mona said about the car.
The car doesn't belong to us.
So she's claiming that their family and business does not own the car, but look what we found. He literally left a post on his Facebook page. Jihad Salem, which is the son of Mona Salem, posted on the GTR owners Australia. I just recently changed the tires on my 2008 Nissan GTR R35. Director and Secretary of Hope and Care Recruitment Pty Ltd, Jihad Salem. That to me seems like Mona's son is a part of Hope and Care. I didn't even have to do any research. You just admitted it on your own Facebook page that you own that car. I didn't think it was gonna be as easy as that, Jihad. I thought I had to like do some in-depth research with the government or something to find this out, but you clearly stated it on your own Facebook. And so now I'm gonna put some work in to track down Mona's son, but in the meantime, let's dig deeper into what Mona's really up to. So we know that Mona is acquiring assets worth tens of millions of dollars, but if you are getting NDIS participants and they're not profitable, then how are you making money? And how are they taking advantage of the system? So we're gonna meet up with a guy named George, who actually used to work for Mona.
I applied for a job with her. She's very well presented and very well spoken.
Did they ever show you invoices or anything like that?
That was the biggest thing. She just said to me, yes, I do all of that. I do all of that. It's in the filing cabinet.
So they never showed you anything?
Anything. When I asked her if I could see it, she said no.
Did you have any examples of any misconduct that Mona and Hope and Care were doing?
Yeah, one of the guys that I looked after, all he wanted to do was be driven around. That was it. He was able to walk. He could drive as well. Just drove.
So that wasn't in a Hope and Care car, that was in your vehicle?
No, in their car? No way, bro. Well, in my own car. Driving a car that guzzles a lot of petrol. Yeah. And I was like, no.
That's great.
They didn't pay for the petrol?
No.
How were you even making money at it? Were you even making money?
No.
You were making no money, really?
No, I wasn't. That's why I left.
Okay, let's say you were making $30 per hour. What do they normally charge the NDIS?
I think it's about, I don't know, anywhere between $80 and $100 an hour.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Hope and Care would have been pocketing the rest.
Yeah.
Why would the NDIS be funding something like this? And like Hope and Care's obviously charging.
Yeah, and where's all the money going? Because it certainly wasn't going into my bank account.
But this is peanuts compared to what this guy says happened to him.
Does this person ring a bell? You recognise it?
She was just building a house, and her and her husband, we did lots of work, and then they didn't want to pay all their bills.
And we're talking tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, and she was saying she didn't have the money to do it.
Yep, and claiming a child was ill and all sorts of things, and that's the reason she couldn't pay.
We actually looked at the court documents. It was almost like 30 grand.
Something around there.
So it's pretty brutal to basically get almost 30k worth of free work and just not pay.
Yeah, it was pretty stressful. I had young kids, and yeah, so it was just a nightmare.
Was Mona claiming that she had no money? That's why she couldn't pay? Like, what were the reasons?
And she was also saying that we weren't doing the job correctly, and we weren't doing this, and she was just a scammer. It was a hard slog, and she just kept having an excuse every time, and then you'd look on Facebook and she's overseas having a holiday somewhere, and
She was living in luxury.
Yeah.
While she didn't want to pay you for the job you had done.
and it wasn't just me, there were Sparkies, there was other people on the job that were getting scammed as well.
That's interesting. So she claims she has no money, but then now she's got properties worth $12 million in...
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Yeah, well, we know. Yeah, we know all about that now. So what kind of assets has Mona accumulated while running a taxpayer-funded NDIS business? We won't even mention the cars yet. But she does own multiple properties that she's brought out. Like this house is $2.4 million. $2 million? $2.8 million. There's also this property right here, which goes for $2.7 million. And this final one goes for $4.8 million, which then makes the total value of her assets to $15 million for these properties. And what's shocking is Mona transferred a share in this house to Jihad's friend for free. Like, who gives away a house for nothing? How the hell does she have that many properties, and how are they valued at such high amounts?
So in theory, we have organisations that don't pay their staff properly. We have so many different organisations doing fraudulent stuff, and then the directors are going and buying assets. And for us, it's a long game. It's not about making money. These people are here for a short period of time, and they're buying things so that when it all goes bust, or it doesn't work, or they get found out, they still own these assets.
They keep the assets.
They then keep the assets, and that's the thing. Like, it's that these people don't care about the vulnerable people we work with.
I asked the wife of the participant, I was like, what's his diagnosis? Why am I looking after him? She goes, oh, honestly, I just want him out of the house. I asked Mona what these people's diagnoses were, and she couldn't even give me a straight answer as to what they were.
So you think he was on the NDIS without a diagnosis?
What they care about is the money they can make for themselves.
Do you want to tell me that there was something really dodgy going on? I have absolutely no doubt.
Unless you're dodgy.
I don't know if it's the right choice to just be getting involved. I genuinely see from this lady.
Yeah. No, I...
You know what I mean? I'm sorry to get emotional on the phone, but it's just hard. It's very hard.
Was she really that bad, to you while you were working for them for the last 4 years?
The fact that I have this anxiety and fear, shows you what type of person she is. She's evil.
Was there examples of, any fraud that she was doing, or, is it just misconduct? What kind of stuff was it?
I know she has one particular house. It's not approved. She's not meant to have any NDIS service running through there, but she still currently is.
2 separate applications through the council. This was in 2021, but there's a second one that was in 2022 as well. Same exact address, withdrawn.
It's been running for over 3 years.
They apparently have participants that are actually living inside of there. They are potentially really misusing taxpayer dollars. This is crazy.
The planner that I spoke to suggested it would be like a change of use because it's not going to be be used if it's used as a business of some sort?
Yeah, it's used as for an NDIS provider.
Okay, so they would need some type of approval, yes.
And they haven't been approved even from that, right?
No.
So guess where we're at right now? In Australia, we call these sills, and they're supposed to be used to house disabled people. Obviously, they're not supposed to be running, and they don't want the neighbours to know that Hope and Care is operating inside of that house right there.
She'd also sometimes ask the workers, don't go in your uniform because she got rejected.
The blinds are completely closed as well. All her sill properties have blinds, curtains in front. No one can see inside. I don't see the company cars though, even though Katie said they would be here. No, I don't see the cars at all.
If you see what they've built in the backyard, you would freak. They've built those, you know those lights? It looks like another house, but it's like a shed. Like you stock things in there.
So we've actually set up the drone to see if they've hidden the cars around the back. Look at their house. It's all just massive property. They got a huge house as well. And they've even got a car. Wait, what does that even say? What the hell? Wait, zoom in. Oh my goodness. Bro, it has the Hope and Care logo. They're not even supposed to be running this sill property, and that confirms it right there. Bro,
That's
come
crazy.
on. I can't, wait, what are the chances? Look, this guy, the mystery man, the drone operator has found the Hope and Care car. We've proven that Hope and Care is running services from this house when she's not supposed to. Oh my.
Let's go.
Come on! But she's got one of the cars parked clearly on their property. This house is worth up to $3 million. They've got 2 participants that are living inside of there. Literally right there. Come on, man. I gotta shake his hand now, the drone operator, for being a legend of the game. Now we need to find a way to get inside, and we definitely found some drama. You're gonna break my glasses.
Yeah, like everyone else.
Now, I'm not trying to sound egotistical or anything like that, but since these videos, the NDIS fraud investigations, I've been getting recognized quite a lot. So for me, I have to actually make a change to my appearance. So, what is happening? We're dapping up like we've known each other for 6 years. Are you gonna make me an old man or something?
I'm gonna make you an old man.
How long is this gonna take? 3 hours?
You look like a dwarf.
It actually does look like, kind of like an old man's nose.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Changing my eye color.
Start wiggling your toes. There we go. All right, now.
Can you see the difference in the camera?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
What the? It's my long lost uncle. Like, what the? I look like a Monopoly character. That's what I've realized right now. I look like a librarian. Pinocchio, man. You did great work. We're dapping up again for the second time. We've known each other for 7 years. This is great work that you've done. Nah, so we're pulling up to Mona's $3 million sill property, where apparently there's 2 clients living in that house after not being approved by the council for having a sill property. But do you know how much she would be getting, say for instance, from those 2 clients that are at that sill property?
From one night, you're looking at over like 2.5, like close to $3,000 just for that one night.
From these 2 participants that are inside of that house. But we're not just doing this by looking like this. We have one extra thing. With Mop It Like It's Hot, cleaning windows at people's houses that are worth multi-millions of dollars, mop it like it's hot. Mop it like it's hot. Mop it like it's... I'm literally gonna be spraying it at their windows. Mop it like it's hot. Mopping it like it's... Okay, so it's that same car from last time. Oh, there's 2 cars. We're gonna mop it like it's hot. The garage is open there. And it's open, wait. Imagine it's his son. Let's see if we can confirm that there's 2 participants in here. Hey mate, how's it going? I'm actually, my name's Angus. I'm from Mop It Like It's Hot, mate. I'm actually like a new cleaning business. We're going around the area trying to, you know, clean people's windows around this area, mate. Hi. Hey mate, so we're
not interested, it's fine.
Okay. Is this a sill house in here? Hey mate, is this a sill house? Sorry? Bro, what the hell? What the heck? So there's two participants are in there. We literally spotted them. Are you okay, mate? Excuse me. Are you guys okay? There was 2 participants, 2 disabled people in there. This is definitely a SIL house. Bro, there's no one even inside of here. There was 2 participants in there. I saw them. I saw both of them. Look inside of here. Hey, mate. Hey, I was here to clean the windows around the area.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Angus.
Huh?
My name's Angus. I'm here to clean around the area.
Clean the windows.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Is that fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
We can clean the windows. Sorry, mate.
Why you look like that?
What do you mean? My name's
Call the
Angus.
cops?
For cleaning the windows.
No. You know I can call the cops now.
Call the cops.
Can you call the cops, please?
My name's Angus.
No, stay here. It's okay.
My name's Angus.
No, you're a liar.
Who am I?
You're like, take it off.
My name's Angus.
No.
You're gonna break my glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Like everyone else.
Why are you so angry?
No, because what you're doing, it's illegal. You actually.
No, it's actually
You're on my
open.
property now.
You know this is legal, right?
You know, you're on my property now.
My name's Angus. I don't know what you're talking
you're
about.
on my property now.
You know this is an open
Can you call the
driveway.
cops? Yeah, can you call the cops?
So you've told me to leave, but I'm willing to
No,
leave.
It's okay. Stay.
I'm leaving.
No, stay. Don't worry.
I was just here to clean my window. So is this?
No.
So is this actually a SIL property?
Stay.
Is this a SIL property?
Stay.
Is this a SIL property?
I know you're recording now. Now I'm gonna make sure.
Is this a SIL property?
Don't know you.
Is this a SIL property?
Don't know you.
Is it true that the people around this area voted no and you guys still opened up a SIL? Is that true? Is it?
Yeah, the police, please. Stop recording.
I'm allowed to record them on public street
All right, leave.
right now. All right, have a good one. Shut down this SIL property.
Can you send the police to number 9, please?
Is this true that it's a SIL property? When you guys weren't supposed to open it as a SIL property and you have two participants in there and you had a Hope and Care car at the back as well. We saw that you had a Hope and Care car at the back when you're not supposed to be running a SIL from this house. Is that true?
Yes, please.
Is that true?
Sorry, I've got some guy here just walking around and knocking on people's doors. He thinks there's
I'm here for the cleaning. I'm cleaning services.
Yes, on my property. He just walked in. I've got cameras everywhere.
And then I walked off. And you know who that is? That's Mona's husband. You know that, right? That's Mona's husband. Oh, Hope and Care car. Hope and Care car.
Oh, it's turning left.
Yeah, look, Hope and Care car right there. So like Sunny Days Care, where they broke my glasses, he threatened to break my glasses, this guy. He's like, take those glasses off, I'm gonna break them.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness, guys. I literally just got sent a cease and desist. Mona just sent me a cease and desist letter. They're trying to silence me. They're trying to get me to delete footage, which wouldn't be the first time this has happened to me.
So what we're looking for there is phones that you may have recorded things on your laptop, and we'll grab the passcodes for it.
Cease and desist, Hope and Care Pty Ltd. They're that afraid of us exposing the truth that they're literally sending me legal letters.
Which makes what we're about to do next even harder.
That's Mona's son, Jihad. What the hell? In previous years, I would have just given up and honestly quit with this kind of threat. But I don't care anymore. I know we're doing the right thing, and I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you who donates to the GoFundMe, because with your support, you are the main reason I can actually lawyer up and go full force. Now, the last house wasn't supposed to have disabled people living in there, but they clearly did. Now, the next properties that are worth $10 million are supposed to be jam-packed with disabled people. People actually living in there, getting supports. But we've received multiple insider tips that apparently no one is even inside at all. 0 people, nil. So I'm actually heading out to these SIL homes, and let's just say I go there 5 to 7 times, right? And no one's there. Would that be a red flag?
Yeah, that would be potentially very fraudulent. If they're claiming that they're taking care of a participant at that address that no one's actually living at, yeah, that would be what we would consider suspicious activity.
So we need to find a way to get up close and personal. The Peterino Domino's Dingo, that's what's happening here. Yeah, well, that's me. Delivering straight to Mona's home. The Peterino Domino's Dingo right here. Look at that. Man, I'm delivering to Mona. That's what I'm doing right now.
Very good.
So we'll see. Let's see if anyone is actually home. There's not one person inside of this home. You can't even deliver anything to anyone because no one's actually in there. Who wants free pizza? No one? Does this really look like a place that has people come in regularly in and out? Look, no one's in there, even at the back. The actual Ring camera doesn't even work. You can't even ring the doorbell or anything like that. No one's in. There's not one person even going through this house. Why do you claim on your own Instagram, you unlocked, you know, this Sill property was open January 22nd on their own Instagram. They stated it. What's going on? Windows are covered, no one's there.
Yeah.
So I'm just, so like the theory behind these empty houses would be...
I don't think that the plan is ever to put anyone in them. It's just an asset that they own. They're probably depreciating the asset by saying people are in it. I think fraudulent providers aren't really offering support. They're just finding ways of stealing money from people and the government and the taxpayer. What you're looking at here are not places they're servicing. These are assets that they own.
I don't know, but we're gonna go to her next property, which is a $5 million home, which I think there's more of a chance that someone actually answers the door there. So we'll see. With a Domino's delivery driver. Here we go. Now this here. See that car, Hope and Care? It's literally got the logo, Hope and Care. What happens if they start raging? I don't think so. If they do, it would be funny anyway. I'll be like, where's the participants? You can clearly see the Hope and Care car right there. Oh wow, first one that actually works. Hello? Sill property with no people inside. Where are the participants? I know they have their fake car. Like, they've obviously got the Hope and Care car right there. Or is this just for show so that NDIS can be like, oh, you know what? It's a real property providing supports from Sill. But in reality, who knows what's actually happening.
This pizza was getting colder and colder each day, so we ramped up the delivery method the next day.
Let's forget thinking, let's just do it. At this point, you know, I'm here now.
You got your mic on?
Yeah. It's time to get a closer look. There seems to be no, you know, all the windows are covered. You can't even see inside, but there's cameras everywhere as well. My heart's actually pumping. I've been here 3 times now. Why is there not one person inside? What is going on in this house? Trying to figure out if it's like a whole show that they've got going on, or they actually do have people living here.
We don't know.
Yeah.
There's no people living here.
Oh, so there's no people living here.
People living here.
Yeah, but that's what she claims. And this is worth like 5 million. Yeah. She has another property that's a Sill, 3 million. No one's in that.
If something sus is going on there, then you're doing the right thing.
Let's check one more time with Big Drewy here. This is it.
Nice place, Mona. $5 million. 8-car garage, 4 bathrooms, 7 bedrooms. You got to say, it's a beautiful, beautiful gig. It's an hour out from Sydney in a regional area.
Oh, she's coming. No, I'm kidding.
For us, it's a long game. It's not about making money. In theory, these people are here for a short period of time and they're buying things so that when it all goes bust or it doesn't work or they get found out, they still own these assets.
They keep the assets.
They're going to keep the assets. I can make a lot of money in a short period of time and then I can get out and I've got the assets.
But as you can see, it looks pretty vacant. How is there a $2.8 million property? It's completely vacant.
If you're getting paid, then that payment is to deliver service. Where are the people to deliver the service?
I wish that we could actually go in, but... Because look, if you look inside of there, there's no one inside of this house. And it's worth $2.8 million. They're supposed to house participants in here, according to their own Instagram, and they don't even have participants in there. And this lady loves to post on social media to show what a wonderful job she is doing.
And one of the main faces that Mona uses is this guy called The Undertaker.
Support.
Pete.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, okay, this is cooked. This is actually psycho. You know, The Undertaker, I was just doing some digging. He testified to ICAC, the Independent Commission Against Corruption, that he paid corrupt bribes to a council manager for the city of Canada Bay in West Sydney for nearly 10 years. He said the council manager would park his car, leave the door open, and then The Undertaker would come over and drop thousands of dollars in cash in the front seat. He told ICAC that he didn't come forward because he felt bad about the corruption. He came forward because he said that he was angry that the council contracts dried up for him. We don't have any evidence on this, but it is interesting that she's hiring this guy who admits under oath that he pays council bribes, and at the same time, she's putting in council applications all across West Sydney.
Interesting connection with Hope and Care, that's for sure.
Drew and I went back day after day and...
Third day in a row. Let's check to see.
The whole place is fucking empty.
That's what I don't understand.
Nah, very legitimate. So she's charging the government who knows what for saying, you know, this place has 10 people.
The horse
feels
is
so bad for the horse, man.
That's what I'm thinking. Seriously, Mona.
The government has built an equestrian school for Mona.
You know, we've gone 3 times, empty every single time, but they've got a horse at the back.
The horse is just by itself, like it needs a friend, but it's got no one, clearly.
the government's paying for Mona to have like a fucking horse school at the back of the house. How much is Mona charging the government for this house that sits empty? Good question.
How much do you think? Well, if the house is worth up to 3 mil, does the actual government fund that? How are they funding this house?
If you're a registered provider, to bill, you need someone's NDIS number, you need their date of birth, you need their last name, and you need the start and end of a plan date, right? And you can bill. No one's really questioning what you do. If I just need that information and I can start billing money, I don't even need the person.
So wait, you're saying she's potentially billing the government without taxpayer dollars, without anyone even actually being in this house?
She could be. They're preying on the most vulnerable of the vulnerable, of our vulnerable people within Australia.
So you're saying they would get someone potentially that's homeless, right? Get their information,
yeah,
and then kind of get it so that they could get an NDIS number to then use that.
We have providers that just rock up and just go, oh, this person might have a disability. Hey, you got a disability? Yeah, cool. So do you have any support? No.
Some providers are out literally finding people on the street. If they look like they have a disability, they might have a disability number. Sometimes they'll offer them cash to get their details. I've, unfortunately heard of people almost selling their NDIS package to providers. So I don't know, it's purely theoretical around this.
So in theory, you're saying that 5 people could be living in this house. They could be billing for hundreds of people who live in this house. Who knows what they're doing?
How you doing? I was wondering, does anyone actually live in that house next door?
I don't know.
Has anyone actually come in and out the
I
past?
haven't noticed, not really. I've seen them maybe once or twice, but
yeah,
not really at all.
Yeah, fair enough. When do you think was the last time you saw them?
Probably about 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Probably. Yeah, they're hardly here.
So you haven't seen any NDIS participants? Really?
I haven't seen anybody.
What I want to know is, do tax-paying Australians even care that the fraud is happening in their neighbourhood?
I respect what you do, but like, when you go in people's faces, shove a camera and then do that, oh, you're assaulting me, like, it's a bit like...
What's wrong with going after fraud? Do you believe that they're taking advantage of the system, of the NDIS?
Of course they're taking advantage of the system. That's what I personally believe. A scam can only be a scam if the government leaves a loophole. If the government actually cracks down on something, then you won't have a scam anymore.
Boss, just got Kate here.
Hi, Pauline, how are you?
This is Pauline Hanson.
It's an absolute scam and a rort, and criminals are rorting the system. I want to take my country back.
Now, I've also been trying to speak to other politicians about everything we've uncovered, so let's do a live check-in and see how that's going.
Is the agency aware of the investigative series into NDIS fraud that has reportedly exceeded 2 million views on YouTube?
So far, the only politician that seems to want to take this on is Pauline Hanson.
I appreciate all that you've done. You just wanted the public out there. You see the scamming that's going on, the rorting, the thieving of taxpayers' dollars. I've been talking about it for years. I've tried to get some action on it, and I felt, how about we work together?
Yeah.
And on behalf of the Australian taxpayer, get rid of these criminals, these scammers, and these thieves.
Yeah, all we want is for them to be some action to be done about this. Okay, so there's a lot that we found out over these last 6 months, essentially, but we've asked Maureen Faruqi why she voted no to investigating NDIS fraud from the motion that you put through.
Yeah, I know.
She didn't answer a question for 30 minutes straight.
That's right, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Why did you vote no to Pauline Hanson's motion to investigate NDIS fraud? Why are you so against it?
She won't deal with this. Why won't they deal with the truth?
I then showed Senator Hanson all of the work we've done up to this point.
Nothing's happened. Well, this information, I'll go through it and have a look at it, but you've laid it out quite well here. I can actually take this to the Minister's office, and I want some questions answered. I want to know why this is still going on.
So up to this point, we found out that Mona has a SIL property that was running, which wasn't supposed to be running. Then we also have these SIL properties that claim to have disabled people in there, but no one's there. We also know that she didn't pay back $30,000 to Mojo Air because she claims she has no money. We know she's been spending money on other things, like Toyota Hilux, $81,000, $98,000. This Mercedes-Benz AMG, which is worth $265,000. This is where Mona's spending all this money. It's a Mona car dealership. So I've had enough. It's time to finally confront Mona about everything we found.
Well, that's what we thought was gonna happen, but Mona was actually following us. She knew what hotel I was staying at, she knew what car I was driving, and she knew exactly where we were at all times. And as we stood on the rooftop planning on how we were going to confront Mona, we thought we were all alone.
That's an official service.
Okay.
Yo, Jihad, what are you a criminal for?
Who are you? That's Mona's son, Jihad.
What are you a criminal for?
By a criminal thing?
I don't know.
Let me see. Statement of claim.
She is suing you.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's actually suing me.
Yeah.
Who's What is this?
Mona Salim.
She's actually suing me. Are you actually for real?
How'd they find out we were here?
What? Wait. There's no way that I'm actually being sued here.
She's actually sued you.
But how did they know we were here?
You can cover her tracks so well, like I can't even tell you.
And we found out the hard way as we're actually being sued now. So I've officially been served these legal documents by Mona and Hope and Care. It's true. And the weirdest part about that is they found out what hotel I was staying at. So they must have hired some form of private investigator, because how were they able to find out which hotel I was staying at? It was all private. I never released where I was staying. I never released when I was in Sydney or anything like that. I don't live in Sydney, but I never released that. And they were somehow able to find out my specific address that I was staying at. Like this past 7 months, they could have been watching me, knowing where I was staying. Anything could have happened to me, and I didn't even know that. They're trying to silence us. They don't want us to publish this video. They don't want us to release any of the information we found out. All of it has been observations from former employees, from us observing their SIL properties, everything like that. And they just serve us legal letters.
And so now it's time to confront Mona in style. This is nice.
Oh, Mona, we're here. Mona, please.
We've made a good money from our NDIS businesses. We want to make the trade for AMG.
We've gone into the NDIS. We were inspired by this beautiful business here.
Yeah.
They've got a fleet of $500,000 worth of cars. So we thought, okay, we'll start our own NDIS, and look at us now, brother. We've done so well.
Adding it to Mona's car dealership. Beautiful. All we want to do is ask Mona why she's running these SIL properties, why there's all the empty SIL properties. But no, they just served us legal letters to try and shut us down and silence us.
Jihad, I want to know where my documents are, brother.
He wants to get served?
Where are my documents? I want to buy your car, bro.
She's right there. Yes, Mona.
New camera angles. Isn't that interesting?
Hey man, how you doing? Jihad. Hey man, can I buy the GTR,
I want to buy the GTR off you, brother.
You want to buy the GTR?
Is it okay, bro? I know that you own the GTR, so I was hoping I could buy it off you.
Yeah.
We want to ask about your criminal. You were in court a couple times.
We saw you post about the GTR, and you clearly said it was yours. You said you own the GTR, but
you lied about that. Your mum said it wasn't your car.
The car doesn't belong to us.
And you're posting online in the GTR owners forum, so we want to know about that. I want to buy the car if we can.
Also, why do you guys have 2 SIL properties? We've been there 6 or 7 times, but they're empty every single time.
Why did you put these disabled people in a worm farm? Why are you keeping disabled people in a worm farm, brother?
4 years ago, you guys had $0, and now you have $15 million
Look at all
in
these
properties.
Cars. Where's the money coming from? It's amazing. Gia, can you tell us where the money comes from?
It's a great legitimate business. Why are you so afraid to answer a question? That's the big question. You want to just sue us, silence us? Why don't you want to answer a question?
We know your mum was in court with Mojo Air Conditioning, refusing to pay for the air conditioning payments, and she said she had no money, so we just want to know, how do you guys now have $15 million worth of property? That's a good question, isn't it?
That's a good question from my friend right here. How do you guys make so much money with an NDIS business? You have 2 SIL properties that are empty. We went there 6 or 7 times. No one's there. What are you guys doing with those properties, and how much money are you making?
And could you let us in? We just want to ask some questions.
What?
Oh, they locked the door. Oh, back to
they locked the door. Mona cannot answer simple questions. She's the protected species in that room right there.
Oh, there's another camera. Wow, wow.
They're
calling their boys. Oh, wow, brother. Wow.
So it says open, so people should be allowed to come in, but they've locked both the doors.
Does this, it's a good question, does this look like a legitimate business?
Oh, you're back.
Listen to this.
Yes, no, speak.
So who am I speaking with?
Hi, sorry, this is Peter Reno.
Peter, hi.
Peter Reno, wrong name.
Is this Justin Carroll?
Can I speak to Peter Zagoulas, please?
Wrong name.
Is this Justin Carroll?
It is.
For legal reasons, we're not allowed to show you the next few clips, but this is Justin Carroll, the lawyer acting for Hope and Care. Now, according to The Australian, he wrote messages containing derogatory remarks about Jewish people and mocked the Holocaust.
Listen, Drew, if you want to make allegations...
I'm just reading what was in the actual news reporting.
Well, you can read whatever you like.
Is this true, Justin Carroll?
Can you take the phone back, please? Mona, can you take the phone?
Oh, Mona. Mona's in here. Let's have a word to Mona. But the overall theme is they lock the doors. They don't want to answer the simple questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You gave us consent.
Thank you.
They gave us consent.
It's filmed consent. She said we're allowed in. Is Mona here so we can...
Oh wait,
is Mona
we're not
here?
allowed in.
Oh no, okay. It's over now. Okay, what's on the piece of paper? Oh, okay, I don't know. She invited me in, but suddenly I'm not allowed in.
That's for you guys.
Oh, what happened here? Is this a banning notice?
A banning notice.
Are we banned from the premises?
Can you ask Jihad? We just want to trade cars.
We don't trade stuff. This is NDIS provider.
So we're banned. They have on the dial banning notices. Like, look at this.
Off the property, please. Off. If you're on this side of the property, you're okay. If you go over here, you get sent to Guantanamo Bay.
I just received a call from the lawyer. Typical Justin Carroll again, and he left a voice message. So,
hello, Peter. This is Justin Carroll from Carroll Lawyers. As you're aware, we act for Hope and Care Proprietary Limited, Mona Salim. I understand that you are trying to reach Mona by message, requesting to have a FaceTime session with her.
Yes.
You are instructed to cease any contact with my client. If you have any queries, you are to direct all such queries to me as her solicitor. Thank you.
Oh, you, Justin Carroll, with these ChatGPT responses. These guys are trying to sue me for absolute nonsense, and I'm gonna need your support, guys. So if you want to support me, go to my GoFundMe, help me fight back against them. I'm not gonna give in. I'm doubling down. I'm uploading this video for you guys to see, and we're gonna get through this. So yeah, God bless.